It's another thing, bro. It's Seereal. It's another for real reaction. Actually, this is a bonus one, man. A lot of people be liking all my reaction videos and they want me to react to Katt Williams. So Katt Williams, man, is one of my time favorite comedians. What goes Bernie Mac, then it goes Eddie Griffin, and it goes Katt. And then I got a couple others, but if you really want to say who the king of comedy is, I would say Katt was one of them, but Katt didn't want to be one of those, Katt wanted to be doing his own thing, but you know what? Hold on, bro. I almost forgot. Ooh, do my little jog. But yeah, you know what, man? Eddie Griffin probably be the next one to actually say something. Cause these fools, I say they be standing on truth. They be standing on truth with a lot of things, man. That's the thing. Those they be standing on truth. So Katt said a lot. So we gonna get into it. It's 3 hours long, but we gonna at least try to do 30 minutes of it. Cause Katt said a lot. I watched the whole 3 hours, but Katt said a lot, man. A real lot. Hold on. Let's fix my mic. Just had to make sure no echo too much is on that. But yeah, Katt said a lot, so we're gonna get into it.
All my life, I've been grinding all my life, look. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharp. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay, the guy that's stopping by for conversation and a drink today. Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna love him. Some call him the greatest, one of the greatest comedians, dead or alive. One of America's greatest.
One of the greatest. Like he's natural funny, like me. You just hit him with the nail, man, and just come out of anything and just be funny. Like Katt on point.
Entertainers, one of the funniest men on the planet, world-renowned, multi-talented, a comedy legend. He's the top touring comedian selling out arenas. He's a hilarious storyteller, Emmy award-winning actor, voice actor, rapper, writer, producer, director, icon, genius, a national treasure, philanthropist, humanitarian, social activist, a father.
I think he done said it all. Pretty sure. You know what I'm saying?
Funny man of our generation and any generation, Mr. Katt Williams.
We had to give him a round of clap because Katt be saying it.
Magnificent. You are magnificent at intros, and you did not skimp on mine. I appreciate it.
Appreciate that. Anytime you come to Club Shay Shay, we have to toast.
Yes,
bro, you've been doing it. I mean, you're one of the top one of the top touring comedians of all time. You already got started before we started taping.
I did.
Appreciate that. Tell the people at home.
I thought they was lying.
Just came in like it was nothing. Watch this. It's like, you ever seen Pepto Bismol where you drink that shit and as soon as you drink that come right out of you? This is how fast Katt shoots his shot. Well, just watch.
Yeah, this particular alcohol is stronger than you think it would be, probably by about 2. And unbelievable.
Now, a lot of people were saying, when they see Katt that he was on alcohol. He checked Shade through the interview and said, "You drunk more than me," and he still knew what was going on.
Smoother and milder by the same maybe 30% than you could possibly expect. And unlike cognacs the world over, this one doesn't taste like wood at the end, and it doesn't taste like it's got artificial colors, and it doesn't taste like it's got artificial flavors. It's a fine product.
He's a connoisseur. You can tell he's a cognac connoisseur. He understands the method that goes into making cognac.
Right. Well, as a comedian, you get free drinks at the club. So all comedians either turn out to be connoisseurs like myself,
right,
or straight up and down alcoholics like 60% of Hollywood.
That's probably me. I ain't drunk liquor in 2 years, but I'm still probably alcoholic if I started drinking again.
Well, thanks for stopping by the club. I understand that you're very, very busy, and for you to take time out of your busy schedule and stop in today, we really, really appreciate it here at Club Shay Shay. So thanks for stopping by, Katt.
And I needed you to know why I came by.
Yeah, I need you to tell us why.
People know I don't go everywhere. I'm not.
Katt starts putting his hands on his knees like the older people used to do. That means he's telling the truth. I don't care what anybody says, bro. People's like, oh, there's some kind of truth. I'm like, did y'all ever watch Katt Williams perform stand-up? Every time he makes a joke, it's the truth.
Not interested in talking to people unless it's
He's
like
very
a Larry
smart.
King or somebody of an amazing ilk that I would actually want to go talk to in real life.
Okay.
I don't do it so I can sell product, and I got things to sell, so let me come talk. You have a great product here, and as a fan base, we love the attention that you spend on the guest. We love how much work you've done, how well you know them, how prepared you are. The same things that we liked about you in football. You brought that on over to here, and that's why it resonates. And the reason I had to come is because you
lies. He gotta tell the truth.
made a safe place for the truth to be told. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate
and
that.
I have watched all of these lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all
And you know
of
so
Black
crazy,
Hollywood.
if you guys, everybody watched this, he really has the receipts. Like a bunch of comedians already respond. We had Ice Cube. Ice Cube said he was 100. We had fat ass Cedric. I don't even really like Cedric now just because I'm hearing he stole jokes. And you stole from Katt, bro. Why would you steal from Katt? You could have stole from anybody but Katt. Katt's the most realest motherfucker you ever go across, bro.
They feel comfortable sitting here and lying to you about it.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth.
Is no freaking good. I ain't never seen him. Only shows I seen it, Ricky Smiley in is lowdown shows. I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
You stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit.
All the Canada fumbled. Even me, I'm like, what? Bro, come on. Like, if we're being real, do you see, like, Ricky Smiley actually being a pimp? Like, Katt has a story to back up what you get more farther into it. So, Katt really, like, went around strippers back in the day. And that's how he kind of came, like, kind of people say pimp. Ricky Smiley didn't do shit.
When that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was going to be Money Mike. And Katt Williams
Ricky
was
Smiley's
going to
not
be
even on his level. And to mention him, you should be even happy he mentioned you. You know what I mean? Ricky Smiley's like one of them decoys that you put in. And then you put the real comedian in after. He's not really that funny.
It's gonna be the Santa Claus. Now three quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do
Yo, we gotta rewind that back. Katt already started already. Hold on, guys. We gonna go back to that.
that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike. And Katt Williams
was trying to say something. He's like one of them big mans that trying to say something, but you got something in your stomach that just stops you. Nah, that's just Katt. Katt just tell you to shut up. I'm about to tell you all the real shit right now. You heard me?
was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him?
He had a Christian fan base. So that makes it more sense why Ricky Smiley is not like... People be in the comments like, who the hell is Ricky Smiley? Like, they know who you were now. That's how low down comedian you were, bro. Like, you know what I mean? See, here's the thing. If you suck at standing up jokes. I've been always the comedian where I'm not a comedian. I'm natural funny. I don't really do this. I'm like the Katt Williams type of shit. The Eddie Griffin type of shit. The Bernie Mac. If I want to get back into this shit is easy, bro. It's just natural. Because when you're natural funny, it's like nobody can take that away from you. Like me, I make music too. But that ain't really my lane. But I did it. You know what I mean? I still do music for people that like it. But my lane really, I'm an entertainer. It's natural. I don't have to do actual shit to make people funny. People you looking at my videos and be like, just the way your facial expression is, it'd be hilarious. I ain't even trying to be funny. I'm being really me.
And why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played?
Hey, and you know, every movie I done looked for Ricky Smiley, he has been in a woman the whole time. You can't tell me, bro. That's crazy. Young black man bleeding a woman just to audition. How you do your career all of a sudden you're a woman for your whole career? That's like a man being a Mitch, like Kevin Hart used to say. He's the real Mitch. Ricky Smiley's the real Mitch. Then the other one, who else is the Mitch? Would be Kevin Hart's the second Mitch.
Well, I didn't know
he shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act.
If you can't act,
he told
you can't act. Like people, so many people. I've been acting. I've been on the show. My show is called From. Maybe I'll show a clip after if I can find me actually on the show. But the most thing would be you being on your show, bro. I've seen people like they give me the role because this person can't act. It's not for you. If you try to do something and keep doing it, you're not gonna go nowhere. That's why I didn't do stand-up comedy, because I can't write. Well, I could probably if I really wanted to learn, because I'm natural funny, but I'm not a person to write jokes. I just come up and say that stuff. But, you know, I could if I really wanted, but that's not something I want to do. I like doing this.
Story about when the movie came out, where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. That bad. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was...
Nobody could have played that role. Like, if you get someone else that's like Katt, let me know. But I ain't never seen no person in my life just like Katt. Are we really serious? Come on, bro. Like, Katt's a legend, man. This man has been in his... They try to blackball him, try to cancel him. This man comes on here and says what he got to say and says the truth. 30 million views in 4 days. 30 million views. How many people can do that? Oh, I didn't think so. Not one.
Why no? He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What?
It had me thinking that too. What? The way he says, Katt's funny the way he says, what? Like he's...
So Ricky Smiley knows this, and I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there.
If you lost a child, man, I know we all fun and games, but Katt, come on, bro. Like, you know, he lost a child, but yeah, that's never fun.
It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie, but I can tell you this:
people ask me the same thing. Why are you always telling the truth? I don't know why I'm telling the truth. Because it's the truth? Oh yeah. Why liars lie? I don't know why liars lie. Because they lie. You know what I mean?
He auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had
Crap.
already shot the role in 4 days? The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom, and that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with. Katt Williams had to...
What? Okay, Katt, I believe Katt. Just because Ricky Smiley looked like that type. If you are trying to be a woman in every single film, bro, whatever works for you, but you humiliate yourself in front of the whole world, that's all they know. Well, how did you get into acting? Oh, yeah, I'm an actor, but I'm known for being a woman in every... So you known for being a Mitch, and I can't say the B word, but you know I want to say it, but you known for being a Mitch. A woman that acts, a man that acts like a... Yeah.
to take the risk in front of the studio.
And it's crazy because he's acting all in every film as a Mitch. He's acting like... Man, you can't be serious.
And our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we talking about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull.
I had to get my drink because this is about to get good.
But we're talking about comedy,
Right.
where I have all the credibility and all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstance.
I give you a clap for that. Katt, that was the most realest thing you ever said. You know, see, that's the thing. They think Katt is hitting, but Katt's telling jokes. But at the same time, people really be making jokes about rape. Like, there be movies about rape. And I'd be like, I can't even sit there and act like this is a joke because people in real life actually get raped. Anybody that thinks that's funny, you're a sick individual. Like, for real.
Stances are. If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped. So considering that's the real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never brought up that Ricky Smiley was gonna play Money Mike. No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department.
Ice Cube. He literally made a video out after he seen this and said Katt is telling the truth. In some parts, he's not telling the truth. But that's Ice Cube's opinion. Because I believe Ice Cube is telling the truth, but that's wholly your opinion. I mean, it's like you literally trying to, lead a horse to the water. You know the horse is not going to drink it. You can tell him what to do, but it's totally up to the horse.
They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why that wasn't in the bloopers? Why? And here's the other thing. Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his? You can't say my lines, I wrote them. That's how I already know that I'm going to be funnier than you. What he told everybody was, Katt Williams, don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Said. Everybody know me. That's what
Ricky Smiley is. If you go look in the comments of this video, not this one, the actual video that links to it, on Club JJ, nobody really knows who the hell Ricky Smiley is at all.
Told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky's?
That's a... Man, Katt is like the 50 of 2024. Because that's some petty... Like, just imagine. Bro, I'm not acting with you unless you're in a dress. Every time I would tell the story, and you know he got the receipts because I actually looked at that. Ricky Smiley has not been in a movie that was not just regularly him. He literally has been in every single movie that it's been him as a woman in a dress or something. Go look at Sunday, guys, the movie with Ice Cube and Katt Williams. Ricky Smiley was an old lady in a dress. Like, what in the hell?
Smiley's next movie. Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's what I was asking. Like, why would you? This drink is magnificent, but this is way better.
He's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life.
I'm sorry. Tyler Perry did do this movie called Alice Cross. It was alright. But I get the point. Ricky Smiley, so basically he's trying to say Tyler Perry and Ricky Smiley can't act. Tyler Perry, I didn't really see him as an actor because he's usually always a woman in every movie. I've seen him a couple movies, but nobody really likes him unless it's the movie actually acting a woman. Oh, that's fucking crap. That's crazy. That's just crazy.
They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
That's
so
true.
That's why
I believe that too.
Because when we released that clip and he said that, you responded because he said he was supposed to play Money Mike and you were supposed to play Santa Claus.
An outright lie.
So
that he knows is a lie.
So why would he say it?
Because he's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie.
That's gonna be
that's why
on my damn thing. And I'm gonna give Katt Williams. I always give people credit. I want to meet Katt one day. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I gotta meet Katt. He's the most realist, intellectual, honest person. But I can't even say that because I never met him. Everything he could be telling is a lie, but I don't think it is because nobody has called Katt a liar, but only the people in the comments. But the people that he called out, they only gave him responses. Like, even Jay-Z responded and said, he just laughed. He's like, Jay-Z was like, yeah. You know, his little weird-ass laugh. Wait, Jay-Z, we've never heard you respond in years, and you laugh at this? Well, you the gatekeeper. Jay-Z's the gatekeeper. I don't care what anybody says. Jay-Z and Beyonce, the gatekeepers. The queen and the king, gatekeepers of this whole knowledgeable, embarrassing, pathetic things that these people do. The Illuminati, man.
I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV
lines up
in
100%. I'm going to put a clip in. I'm going to show you the joke. How it lines up. Boom. And then boom. And you guys going to be like, Cedric, I watched you in all the movies. Yeah, Cedric trash for that.
18, you came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke.
His
that
whole
Mark Curry
fade that he got doesn't line up. His whole damn body structure. If you watch the actual video of Cedric say, man, yeah, this is crazy, man. The Katt said this, man. Yo, it's crazy, man. You know, I performed that joke for like, you know, man, shut up, Cedric. You done stole a joke. Just admit it, bro. Be a real nigga. Come on, bro.
Helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now,
so all these comedians that I like, and I gotta believe this. You're telling me Steve Harvey's a lie. Cedric, I really did like Cedric, but now after seeing this, bro, it's like I'm into the life of getting around. I know celebrities, and it's not all what it seems behind closed doors, man. I can tell you, you guys idolize these people, but they really are just people at the end of the day that are pretty messed up, if you ask me.
Where he the principal and he wear a suit,
and just because they got fame, they get away with it because nobody's gonna believe them because they so big. You know what I mean? They never heard none of that. T.I. and Tiny, remember that? You know, there's all kinds of stuff, man. I can go on about.
He gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit. Then you.
They've been trying to get me to do that for years. Listen, bro. I'll keep it real. Yeah, my hair is gone. You know what I'm saying? But my hair is actually growing back. I take care of it. But I wear a lot of hats a lot. But I only wear the hats because I feel like it. You know what I mean? But it's like, ain't nobody getting no man unit just getting the hair. The people talking about going to Turkey. Man, if y'all don't like the way my hair is, I don't care. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I could make a video with this and people will try to clown me. I will roast them back. I am similar to Katt Williams and Eddie Griffin and Bernie Mac. You know what I mean? I've had people before, you know, that I don't care what people need to believe. But, you know, when I did stand-up, they said, oh, you remind me of Bernie. You remind me of Katt. I look up to these people. They're legend. Inspiration. This the whole thing. I started doing this entertaining thing because I always wanted to be a comedian. The biggest one and my favorite, I have Bernie Mac everything. You know, if I always wanted to meet, and the one I really want to meet is Katt, man. But it's like, this ain't no joke, bro. You know what I mean? When we tell jokes and comedy, most of my jokes is I'm being truthful, but it just hits that way and people think it's funny. But if you listen to a lot of stuff that comes on TV and a lot of comedians, they're very emotional. Well, they say comedians are very emotional people. It's true because we have a lot of stuff we turn that laughter to. You know, we turn the pain into laughter. So it's like everything Katt's saying, he's not emotional. He's not bothered because he understands, but he's really telling the truth. Most of his jokes, and people think he's lying, but it's like it's the truth. And if you can't, I don't know why people do not believe the truth. That's Lydia asking, why do they believe everything that these celebrities say? I don't know why. So you know what I mean? So it's like you can't judge it, bro. It's like if you personally know him, I know personal people that know Katt, and they say Katt telling the truth, so I gotta go with them. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff Katt might have exaggerated on, but who knows? But Katt is saying this for 3 hours, and to get it off his chest, I don't think he's lying. Katt's told us a lot of stuff before, and people never really paid attention. Now it's like everybody's on the Katt wagon. Where they say Katt up the bag.
I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them.
I'll bring it back. Oh, it's more nice and free. Back to him.
of them asked for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have a range.
Potato Head was crazy, but the country bumpkin that you can't talk, right? I know country people, man, and you hear me? I sound country a little bit coming from the country. But, bro, I still can talk normal. I think Stephen Harvey didn't know his passion until he got older. So Katt was just keeping it real.
I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore.
Yeah,
We ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you.
He really has only had a sip of alcohol. Oh, shoot, commercial.
How about we start 2024 by building a $373 a day?
No, we don't need that.
The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let
acid ever heard out of someone's mouth. The truth don't need motivation. You know, man, bro, it's crazy. A lot of people in denial over the truth nowadays. So it's like, I can get where Katt's coming from. Like, a lot of people don't like the truth. But it's like, you know, people are so used to, and I said this in my letters thing on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram if you want. Seereal the Genius. You know, I'll try to get into that later off the video why I say that. It's because, people get the truth and the opinions mixed up. Like, the opinions is just an opinion where someone's saying something, how they feel. Truth is a statement, like it's an actual fact. It's factual with the histories to be back. Like, if you said a woman can be stronger than a man, there's no way. A man is always stronger than a woman. That's the truth. It's history, state facts. That's what the truth means between an opinion and facts. So facts is the truth and the opinion is just what you say.
these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach.
Back that up. He just called Cedric a walrus with his feet. Katt, man, he done killed Warner, but Cedric, don't even try it. Y'all can never go with the jokes.
Sitting over here, why I'm not a movie
star. He
star.
does look like that. If I find a clip, he really would be like that. He be put up like that, man. Oh, shoot. You gotta wind that back. That was funny the way he did that.
Found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
Man.
You don't think Santa?
I don't knock nobody, but bro, I ain't seen no Cedric thing on, come to think of it, on Netflix or Prime or Crave or anywhere. So yeah. If you ain't got a Netflix special, that means you're bad.
A good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things.
Winners are not allowed losers to rewrite this history. I like that.
If my name is not breached by these people on your platform. If you give a liar a platform to lie.
That's crazy. Katt does the same thing I do. Like, I always do that. That's crazy, man. Like, he does the same mimic, you know what I mean? I ain't saying I'm like Katt, but I'm just saying, we got similarities.
I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened, it's untrue, and there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
So let me ask you this. What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys.
They hang with each other, man. And then there's another one. I surprised he never mentioned him. George Lopez. You know what I mean? But I feel like George Lopez is actually funny. I'm surprised Katt didn't mention him. He didn't mention Mike Epps, too. There's a lot of people could have mentioned.
Way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read.
He said Earthquake's illiterate. So you mean you tell me all that Earthquake you all be looking up? I mean, Earthquake is funny, though. He's funny. But he can't read? I'm going to look more into that.
And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets, and this is the age of truth, and the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies.
Katt's snitching. Katt's not really snitching. Shay's asking him why. He's telling you what his opinion is, but don't mean it's the truth. I don't know if Earthquake can't really illiterate, but Katt usually does not lie when he comes on and talks about shit. Like, personally, Katt has always been like that. That's why I would be like, some of these people like that don't believe it, like, oh yeah, Katt was lying. But why would Katt lie about that? They attacked them first. Just gotta remember that.
Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories?
I don't care what anybody says. Katt was not on drugs. Like, y'all just be telling stories because you want to destroy Katt's legacy. And this is how competition works with comedians. You know, that's why I don't. As a comedian, I'm an entertainer, but entertainer, comedian, it's like kind of saying shit. We don't like try to, well, not we, I don't really try to be cool with comedians. One of my boys is a comedian from North Carolina, Tony Barbados, shout out to you. Most funniest comedian ever. He taught me a lot of things about understand this. He reminds me of Katt with this because that's why I'm so older and like, not older, that's why I'm so wise with a lot of stuff. So I understand this more than other people. And people are saying, like, nah. Like, you just gotta understand it, you know. I learned a lot of stuff. That's why I'm wise and smart. Because I learned a lot of stuff from the older hits. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like, well, why comedy guys can't just get along?
Yes.
Why didn't you get along with the other teams you were competing against? If you're a Denver Bronco, why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But I don't disagree. I don't dislike all the Cowboys. Katt, damn, you like this?
No, that's not.
Okay, what comedians do you like?
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
How do you take 20,000 children in the middle of New York City without anybody seeing? They are being put into buses. They are given certain clothes. Some of them.
I don't know, that shit just caught my interest for a minute.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat.
Into it. You're gonna go like another 10 minutes and then we're probably gonna wrap it up. But it's a good story. What a Katt say, man. Y'all want to go watch that 3 hours? Go watch it with yourself, cause I ain't going for no 3 hours of this. Even though it was good. It was like a whole story. It was like a Katt Williams special. Like, you know what I mean? But it was good.
Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just caught a stray.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got?
None.
0.
So
why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people.
Stand-up comedian. Like, he's more in the movies, you know what I mean? He's like, Faison's good though. I like Faison, but I don't like the things Katt said about him. But I have to know one day the truth is gonna come out. But Katt probably told the truth about him. It might be the truth about Faison, but he never attacked Faison. That's why when Faison responded, Faison didn't know what to say. He was like, well, yo. He kind of like more like Cedric, a whole lot of nothing.
People who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all. As a journalist, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
Wait,
I don't have
I didn't know that.
harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these.
He canceled. You know what I mean? That's like me, man. When I don't like something, you know what I mean? It's same in the business. I expose. I be telling a lot of people, like, all these celebrities you look up to ain't really what. You got to pick wisely. It's like when I listen to a person now, I listen to music, but I gotta go look and research and see if they really about that. If they really about gun killing, cool. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say that, you know what I mean? But it's like, you gotta really know who you really are. I don't idolize people, but who you look up to. You know what I mean? Who you really like in the industry. Because I'm telling you, a lot of these people that they like the music, but their personality and everything is just messy.
Things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side.
I'm a believer of God, man. It's God's world. God's world. If you don't like that, there's no whole race. You know what I mean? It's like the human race. God gonna come back one day, man. They always say, but like real talk, man. He's a believer of God, and I'm a believer of God. Eddie Griffin. They're the top duo. Yeah, we're going to talk more about Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin come on here, he going to air out the laundry worse than Katt.
And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
Lies will be exposed 2024. That's what we doing. Seereal, you already know, man.
And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
That's the thing that people didn't catch. If they took it the wrong way, like he didn't say nothing about no lie, and they respond, then you know why. Katt's telling the truth. That's pretty much what he was trying to say, and people didn't catch that still.
Truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen.
Yeah, one too.
I kind of get one here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Right.
We good now?
Because the people want to know, well, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah.
Oh, because
I was gonna ask you that.
Because in 30 years I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
You will tell it.
no, somebody.
This video got 31 million views in 4 days. That's crazy.
Come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. and they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios
so crazy.
have ever.
And then Kevin Hart come out of the blue. So Katt, don't get mad, Katt, because you decided to use drugs. Like, y'all just listened to the industry that said that he was on drugs. Where was the actual proof that show him like he's actually smoking cocaine or doing whatever the X coke and all that? Where is that actual proof? We're gonna have to go look after we really figure this out, because I stand with Katt on that, man. I feel like he did do drugs. I think he did weed and nicotine, but only Katt knows. We don't.
Said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. How? That's why I'm saying, that's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike, because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department
and said that was true.
And made outfits to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing. I told them to go get the Prowler. I then told them to paint it purple. I told them don't have an actor at playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan, to play. Like, I did far too much work for somebody to come years later and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
Why didn't Cube set the record straight? Terry Crews could have set the record straight. Mike Epps could have set the record straight. Why none of them set the record straight?
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told you those lies that
But I
no
didn't
one's
know it
ever
was a
heard.
lie.
Right, but he's telling you something no one's ever heard of. Nobody has ever heard, oh, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie, and somebody said, y'all should switch roles.
No.
Like, this is a business.
But that's the thing, Katt. Normally, when people are giving you information, I'm thinking I'm hearing it for the first time, and they're giving information no one else.
A little bit, because those are his friends. You know what I mean? Especially Steve Harvey. I think they're really close, so it kind of threw him off, because he didn't say nothing at all. So
knows or have ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
These are this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else.
About that, you know what I mean? And they said, oh, I would still take advice. And I'm like, you know how naive you guys are to take advice from Steve Harvey, that how many wives that he done had, and then actually suddenly he has another one. Like, and I get it, it's got to be hard for a woman to take you serious, but why would you want a woman to take you serious after that? Any woman that does is kind of crazy, because, you know, what went wrong, but, you know, it's my opinion on that.
Think like a man. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history.
His last wife was literally thinking like a man. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, that's crazy, because Steve Harvey.
Corey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club.
I really don't. I remember only one Kevin Hart one, Laughing My Pain. That's about it. But I don't. I remember everything with Katt. Katt has 12 specials. The last one was the Donald Trump one. And then he had one where he was like talking about COVID and stuff. Like, you know, there's all kinds that I remember. But it's like, I smoke a lot too, so I probably not remember everything. It could be that.
He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television?
I think he was mad about Kevin, because I think that Shannon likes Kevin a lot.
Had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words.
You know what? It's so
The best
crazy.
business to
Hold
start
on, I'm
in
gonna
2023 is your own automated OnlyFans.
But it's so crazy. A lot of people do not understand the definition of words nowadays. You know what I mean? It's like they get the mixed up between facts and opinion. Like an opinion, like I already said, I'm not even gonna go there. Facts is the truth. An opinion is just what you say. You know, there's a lot of in the interview. Katt said that he read 3,000 books. I believe it 100%. I read a book every day. You know what I mean? Reading books is educational. That's how we were so like. That's probably why a little bit like the little name genius I got came from, Seereal the genius, because it's like I be thinking different. You know what I mean? A lot of people want to go party. I'll go in the house and read a book. You know what I mean? Or watch educational stuff you can learn about. You know what I'm saying? It's like education is awesome, man. So we're gonna do another couple more minutes of this, and then we're gonna let that go because it's at 3 hours, and I'm not gonna sit here and react all 3 hours of that video, man. That was long. Well, it's 2 hours.
He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being
man? It's like you gotta stop them liars, because people see me. The reason why they call me Seereal, it's like a vision of who I am. I'm a truth teller too, like Katt. So like I agree everything that Katt say, because like I stay in my own lane. I don't hang around a huge crowd like Katt. I don't got no group or none of that. I don't do that. I'm a one-man army, because a lot of people get like that, man. You know what I mean?
But blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal.
It's a comedian, just to let you know. It's a white comedian, but he's funny as shit. He's married to a black woman.
It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with, and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the
at all. You too. Like, check that out. This is really how the industry is. You know, that's why. You know, there's a lot of foolish stuff in this industry, man. That's why it's like I don't jump on that, because if you jump on that, everybody's gonna want you to be like that type of person. You know what I'm saying? And man, I ain't going forward with it.
Competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
It's like Shannon was scared for his life. Like, what the fuck? Can't calm down. Let us get on that line, boy.
Wow.
Because Shannon Sharp got to be a different person than that other person.
Absolutely.
And he always was. That doesn't change when I change teams. That remains the same. That's how a legacy is built.
So
all of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency.
What? Holy crap, Katt.
What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo!
So you wonder what they did to get there.
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why.
So it's crazy, man, that you think that to get on a movie role, you got to suck another man's. Phew! Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, Jose. Come on now.
When I walk in a room, heads go down.
Same with me.
Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Yeah, it's true. It's like an industry, man. It's like I'm a musician too, so they try to give me a deal, like, oh, we'll give you $40,000 and or we give you $100,000 and we give you $40,000. You know, and then they said some other stuff like, you know, like, I'm like, nah, man, I'm a believer of God. I don't do all that extra stuff. It says in your contract a lot of stuff, like, people just don't read the contract and then find out later, like, why can't I say that? It's in your contract. Yep.
They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do.
Just told you the truth. You know what I mean? It's like, man, that's one thing. If you want to do all that extra stuff, don't lie about it, bro. Just, you know what I mean? That's like me with my thing, with my hair. You know what I mean? I'm not lying about my hair. I got a little, you know, it's kind of receiving. It's been like that for years, but I wear a lot of hats. But, you know, stop wearing hats, came back. It's like, you know, but where I wear, man, you didn't know. I've been always pressured into that before. People say, oh, you can do something. I got my own mind. You know? And that makes us how we are as a person. So it's like, no, I'm not doing that extra stuff.
Stand up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars.
He blaming everyone else, but not him.
What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life.
If you want to make
honestly, I heard fun Steve Harvey. That funny. He had one good special.
But we've stumbled across
Cedric
and reliable paychecks week after week.
Hey, Cedric's funny though.
Paychecks like 12.
Ever heard? It's funny in movies.
So no. Faison's never done his own tour in 30 years. Steve Harvey don't do stand-up no more. Cedric doesn't write. I'm sorry, he doesn't write. Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that. Like, you gotta be doing karaoke around the country to make that work.
Most people
and he is.
Like, any man that's wearing a dress, women do not like that. I don't. They laugh at you guys and say, oh, it's cool, but they're like, come on, you're a man.
But I'm a stand-up comedian. This is my 19th 100-city tour. I'm not gonna have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym.
They're taking shortcuts instead of putting in the work. I like that. That's why I don't take no shortcuts. People, you know, trying to get famous quick. Nah, take your time, man. When the real recognize you, you'll get there.
But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
What? No, there's too many comics out there that are putting their life on the line to tell these jokes, man.
Okay. Let's get to your upbringing. We're going to circle back.
Man. You say the right thing, man. Some people will get offended. Truth hurts.
And we get,
I want to protect it real quick, because you had said for the Kings of Comedy, it was in 2018, 2019, but did you mean 1999?
Katt, you think he's rubbing them because he's lying? Katt has bad knees. Some people say.
2000, so I just want to make
No, I didn't. No. So what I meant to say was, remember, he said I couldn't do stand-up anymore. I had 7 TV shows. I said he didn't have any of those TV shows at the time.
I know you talking about Cedric.
Joke stealer from Cedric.
Cedric.
Okay,
You
so,
had said that
okay.
2018, 2019, but it came out in 2000, so I just want to make sure.
Okay, no. What comes out in 2000?
All right, we done. Katt said a lot of stuff. Y'all let me know in the comments if you think Katt was telling the truth. If Katt wasn't telling the truth, tell me why Katt wasn't telling the truth. If Katt was telling a lie, tell me why Katt was telling a lie. We just want to hear something, man. You know what I mean? Some people, your opinions is good, and some people want to say the facts. I directly am with Katt. And I'm not a bandwagon rider, but I've always liked Katt. Katt always told the truth. I pay attention to Katt, and the receipts added up. You look at, if you look in the video, it's like I'll put it right here instead of the end. I'm gonna put it right there and then clip over for a minute, so I'll let you guys see that for a sec.
When it cut off, it looked like this. You flossing in a 6-shift convertible.
Alright, so y'all come back. Y'all see it? It literally shows you that joke that he said was from him. Katt stole, Cedric stole a lot of jokes from Katt. You see, people say, oh, he just made it better. How can you make a joke better with Katt Williams? I really want y'all to put that in the comments and let me know how. Because I know nobody gonna say nothing. There's no way. But, you know, everybody wanted me to react to this on Katt Williams, man. I think I'm gonna have to start doing a little more. See on the thing. His videos are wild. You know, people probably, we might have a celebrity week, you know, so I thought I'd put that in. So everybody can go take a look and see what's going on, so they know. So, but yeah, y'all let me know in the comments, you know. So we got next week, man. Fuck, yo, I get the Peter Man set up. Setting it up. So basically, we gonna drop interesting facts on the other channel. This channel, we're gonna actually do prank videos Friday, and I think we're gonna do some reviews. You know, I'm still trying to think, but you know, I'll let y'all know as soon as the video comes out. Y'all be like, oh, okay, we're doing that. I figured I'd just go my own way first. You know, there's not a lot of been in comments and stuff, but a lot of people personally generally know me in real life. They'll be like, we want to hear something. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're going to figure it out, man. What I was going to say too before, hold on. What I was going to say with Katt, he said a lot of stuff, but wait till you see his duel. He's just like Katt. Eddie Griffin, get on here, man. Eddie Griffin will have a lot to say, bro. Eddie Griffin is one real top person comedian, so, and he's just like Katt. He's a truth teller, you know. So I'm a truth teller as well, but well, y'all let me know what you think, man. But what Katt said is crazy, but I'm with Katt, man. We're gonna see where it goes, you know. But I feel like it's like he said, a lot of people are gonna get exposed in 2024. So I expose the truth too, man. I don't like fake, you know what I'm saying? Seereal, you already know, man. It's another one. So everybody stay fresh, stay blessed, stay grinding, stay shining, man. I'm Ghost.